It's Super Bowl week in the NFL. That's right. Super Bowl 53 is this Sunday from Atlanta, Georgia. Who should Bills fans be cheering for? I'll let you know. Welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe, and in this edition, we are going to talk about Super Bowl 53. Talk about the statistics. Let's get into it. Who is going to win this game? We're talking about who has the better offense, who has the better defense, who has the better special teams, according to the stats from this whole season. And then we're going to talk about, as Bills fans, who should we be cheering for? What ex-Bills players are currently on either of these Super Bowl teams? We'll let you know that in this edition. I'll also, at the end, give you my prediction for this Sunday, Super Bowl 53. Who wins? Who loses? What's the final score going to be? So again, welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you are new to this channel, guys, you want to hit that subscribe button. We cover all Buffalo sports news, whether it be the Bills, the Sabres, Buffalo Bulls, Buffalo Bisons, Buffalo Bandits. We have a bunch of teams in Buffalo. Cover them all right here for you on Believers Talk. So thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Again, hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment. Who do you guys think is going to win Super Bowl 53? What's the final score going to be? Let me know your predictions down in the comment section. I'll give you a like and a thumbs up, and we'll see how close you can get to predicting the score of this game. And I'll let you know my prediction at the end of this video. But let's get into it. Let's get into it a little bit. Who has the better team? What do the stats look like, right? Stats don't lie. Whether you like them or not, stats don't lie. We don't want to get too caught up in the stats because obviously these two teams definitely want on different paths to get to where we're at, right? Definitely want on different paths. However, the stats don't lie. We need to look at the stats from the 2018 NFL season. Maybe that'll give us a little indication as to who is going to win this game. So we're talking about total yards. New England averaged in the season 393.4 total yards. The LA Rams 421.1 total yards. So the Rams averaging about 30 yards more per game than the New England Patriots. Passing yards, you got 266 to 281 in favor of the Rams. Rushing yards, 127 to 139 in favor of the Rams. Although if you've watched this playoffs for the LA Rams, you know Todd Gurley isn't the Todd Gurley we know and love, right? The start of the season was a boom, and then kind of fizzled out towards the end. A little bit of a knee issue has caused him to be sidelined for a little bit. And then last game 2 weeks ago, we didn't see much at all, and it was kind of weird. But C.J. Anderson is stepping up a little bit too. He's playing with a purpose, and sometimes you gotta have that guy who's playing with the purpose than a guy with a knee injury, even though no matter how good of a player he is. So hopefully Todd Gurley is ready to go in this game. Will definitely help the Rams. However, we all know how Bill Belichick likes to do things, right? He's going to find your best weapon, and he's going to take it away from you. And so Todd Gurley, hopefully you're 100%. But even at 100%, don't think you're going to do all that much in this game. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But if he's not 100%, Bill Belichick can start looking at other places. You know what I mean? So instead of focusing on Todd Gurley in the run game, you can say, oh, Todd Gurley's not playing? Okay, I can trust our front seven to contain C.J. Anderson. I don't have to bring anyone else into the box. Give me some chances to maybe look at Brandon Cooks. Maybe pick up some other, maybe Robert Woods, right? So we'll see what happens. Then you go into the points scored. New England averaged 27.3 points scored per game this season. The LA Rams, a little bit better than that, 32.9. Okay, so the Rams on average scored more points. But again, I mean, just look at some of the games they played. You look at that Rams or the Saints game, right? You look at that Kansas City Chiefs game, right? Those are two games with some high-scoring affairs on both sides. I mean, even the Patriots scored higher than their average against the Chiefs in both games, both the playoff game 2 weeks ago and in the regular season game that they played. I think it was week 4. So you can't always look at the stats and say, oh, this is how it's going to be. Remember, the Patriots played the Bills twice. And I know we're Bills fans and everything, but again, the Bills did have the second best defense in the league. So you have to take that into account. Who did they play? Who did they play to get here? So you look at interception, you look at the turnover battle, both at about the same per clip. They both average a little over 1 turnover per game. Patriots and Rams both averaging 0.4 turnovers a game. The Patriots averaging 0.7 interceptions a game. The Rams is a little bit worse at 0.8. So both a little bit over one turnover a game, and you could probably expect to see one from both teams in this game. I think whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win this game. That's a duh statement, but it's going to be a close game, and if it's a close game, you have to like the team who wins the turnover battle. So you take a look at that. Sacks allowed, the New England Patriots only allow 1.5 sacks a game, and the Rams allow 2 sacks a game. Third down efficiency, the Rams are at 40%. Or the Rams are at 45%, with the Patriots only at 40%. So there's a little bit of a difference there. Obviously, again, third down is going to be huge in determining this game. Who converts their third downs? Going over to the defensive side of the ball, both teams averaging about 6 penalties per game. Total yards allowed, the Patriots allow 359.1. The Rams 358.6. So right there, both about right there, 0.5 yards per game difference. So it's not that big of a difference as far as defense goes. Rushing yards allowed per game, the Rams 122.3 yards per game, one of the worst in the league this season, but not far behind where those New England Patriots who allowed 112.7 rushing yards per game. Points allowed, the Rams allowing a few more points than the Patriots this season allowing 24 points per game. The Patriots only 20.3. Both averaging 1 interception per game. The Rams averaging just a little bit better at fumbles per game with 0.8 compared to 0.6 for the Patriots. The Rams get 2.6 sacks a game. Probably has a lot to do with that one guy on that one edge, that Donald fella. I think you've heard of him probably. Defensive player of the year type stuff. Who knows? Who knows? He might have something to do with that. The Patriots average 1.9 sacks per game. So that's what we're looking at. If you follow the numbers, not that big of a difference. Not that big of a gap between the Patriots and the Rams. That's why this is going to be a really good game, okay? I know as Bills fans, we're not all that excited to see the Patriots back there again for what seems like forever in a row, right? This is their 9th straight AFC Championship game. They've, been to 3 out of the last 4 Super Bowls. It just hasn't been fun. So as Bills fans, who are we cheering for? I mean, as Bills fans, obviously, we have the hatred for the Patriots, of course, right, that they're in our division. But if you've watched this channel long enough, you know if it's not the Buffalo Bills, I just want to see good football. I don't care if it's the Patriots. I don't care if it's the Rams. I don't care who it is. The Bills are up here. Everyone else is down here. It's all the same. I know the Patriots keep winning. I know we're sick of the same team keep winning. But that's what happens. That's what happens. Sometimes we don't appreciate a dynasty enough while it's happening, and that's what's happening right now. I mean, guys, this Patriots team's dominant, right? Whether you think they cheated, whether you think they cheat every year or just some years, no matter what you think, no one's been able to stop them for what seems like 20 years now, right? Tom Brady came in 2001. They won their first Super Bowl 2001. Here we are, 2019, still talking about them. Still. Tom Brady's teams have the Patriots, since 2001, have only lost the division 1 time. And that was when he was hurt week 1 towards ACL, was out for the season. I mean, come on, you can't argue with the facts. The facts are the New England Patriots, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, some of the greatest we have ever seen. Period. You look at the Buffalo Bills players who are playing, or ex-Buffalo Bills players who are playing in this Super Bowl, have a part in the Super Bowl. Both teams have 2 players that we all know and love, who used to be Bills, who are now on their team, on these 2 respective teams. The Rams, you got a guy who had a little bit of controversy next to his name 2 weeks ago, right? Mr. I'll hit you with my helmet and no one's going to call a penalty anyway. Mr. Robbie Coleman played with the Bills from 2013 to 2016, cornerback. And also, the other guy on their team played with us for those same years, 2013 to 2016. We drafted him, and that's, of course, Robert Woods. So those are your 2 Bills players that are currently active on the LA Rams. Now, if you look a little bit further in the depth chart, you'll notice that on their practice squad, they have a player that the Bills drafted in 2018, and that's Austin Proehl. Austin Proehl is currently on their practice squad, so that's 3 Bills players or ex-Bills players currently playing or on the practice squad of the LA Rams. You go over to the New England Patriots side of the ball, and we know these 2 names. Obviously, Chris Hogan. I always liked Chris Hogan when he played for Buffalo. Wasn't getting the playing time or the looks as he is in New England with Tom Brady, but that's normally what happens. Not too many people, not too many wide receivers go other places and have success like they do in New England with Tom Brady. Again, one of the greatest of all time. So Chris Hogan over on the Patriots, and of course you got Stephon Gilmore, played with the Buffalo Bills from 2012 to 2016. 2016, We said goodbye because he wanted a lot of money. The Patriots paid him. In 2017, he wasn't quite as good. He wasn't living up to his money, but I think he's kind of turned that corner too. I think he's doing a lot better in New England. And he's coming back to that #1 corner that we all knew him for in Buffalo. Great cornerback, and he's proving that in New England. So those are the ex-Buffalo Bills players somewhere playing in the Super Bowl. So that is who we have. So now we get into prediction time. And again, guys, who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? I want score predictions in that comment section this Sunday. Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta, Georgia. Who's going to win it all? Well, I said it before in the AFC Championship game when I was predicting that, in the AFC Divisional Round game when I was predicting that. I said, until I'm proven wrong, I'm going to go with the Patriots. Seems like a safe bet. If you would have won that train back in 2001, you would have made yourself quite a bit of money by 2019 just saying, hey, until I'm proven wrong, I'm sticking with the Patriots. So I have the Patriots winning this game. Currently, they are 2.5-point favorites in Super Bowl 53. I have them winning this game, and I don't think the score is going to be as close as the game is going to be. I think maybe the Patriots score late, make it more than a one-possession game. I'm going to put the final score at 38-28, New England over the LA Rams. So you'll hate me for it. I get it. I get it. As Bills fans, your job is to hate me for not rooting for, but for saying the Patriots are going to win this game. Again, guys, I just want to see a good football game. Super Bowl 53, last game of the season, and then we look forward to 2019. We'll look forward to the Combine. We look forward to the draft, and we'll have you covered here on Believers Talk. So enjoy the Super Bowl. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Again, I want to see your predictions. Who do you think is going to win? Leave a comment. Leave a like. I look forward to seeing you all soon. We'll talk after the Super Bowl. Enjoy it. I'll see you soon. Till I do, go Bills.